The last time I went through like a psychology video, I found something out about myself. Psychology of people who overthink but are actually highly intelligent. So this is a video, obviously, from my wife, about my wife. She's highly intelligent. I mean, highly intelligent. I'm the absolute retard here. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I have no problem being a retard. I have no problem being a retard.
You were supposed to sleep 2 hours ago, but instead, you're replaying a conversation from 3 days ago.
Yes, Mrs. Scribbler, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know that not getting you the popcorn. I'm just joking. But this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. The fact that people actually do this.
Editing what you should have said. Running 17 different versions of tomorrow. Asking yourself questions that have no answers. And the worst part? You've been told your whole life, you think too much, just relax. Stop overcomplicating everything. But what if they were wrong? What if the thing everyone told you was your problem is actually your greatest strength? Today,
that's the lie. That's the lie. Don't listen. Don't listen to it. Don't listen to it. It's not a strength. It's not a strength.
We're going to talk about why science now believes that overthinkers are some of the most intelligently wired humans on the planet. If your mind never stops, stay with me, because this video is going to change how you see yourself completely. First, let's destroy the myth. Overthinking is not a thinking disorder. It is not anxiety in disguise. It is not weakness. Overthinking at its core is hyperconnected thinking. Your brain doesn't process one thought at a time. It processes everything simultaneously, pulling in past experiences, future possibilities, emotional data, pattern recognition all at once, all the time, without being asked. A 2015 study from King's College London found that people who score high on rumination and reflection, the two core components of overthinking, also score significantly higher on measures of verbal intelligence, emotional intelligence, and creative problem solving. In other words, the same brain that
I can see it. Because it's just like, yeah, I'm not good. Okay. My wife is good at all those things. Like, my wife can learn a language just by hearing it a few times. Like, she's already learned more Spanish than me, and she only spent like a short period of time learning it. Like, she just has that. She's just highly she's a high intellectual. Yeah.
Keeps you up at 3 a.m. is the same brain that sees solutions others miss, feels connections others can't feel, understands people on a level that surprises even you sometimes. You were never thinking too much.
And it aggravates me sometimes. It's like, why? Why do you care? Why do you care? Stop caring. They're nobody. Stop caring. Stop caring. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're nothing. Sometimes you just gotta be there for them, telling them, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Mind, stop it.
You were thinking at a frequency most people simply can't access. There are 4 specific signs that your overthinking isn't a problem. It's a gift, operating without instructions. Sign 1, you think in scenarios, not conclusions. Average thinkers reach a conclusion and stop. Overthinkers reach a conclusion and then immediately ask, but what if that's wrong? What happens next? What am I not seeing? This isn't doubt. This is strategic foresight, the same cognitive pattern found in chess grandmasters, emergency room doctors, and elite military strategists. Your brain is running simulations. That is not a problem. That is a superpower without a name. Sign 2, you remember emotional details nobody else notices. Overthinkers don't just remember what happened. They remember how everything felt, the exact expression on someone's face, the shift in someone's tone, the moment the energy in a room changed. Psychologists call this episodic emotional memory, and it is directly linked to high empathy and social intelligence. You notice things. You always have, and most of the time, you were right. Sign 3, you find it hard to enjoy things without analyzing them. A song comes on, and instead of just listening, you're thinking about the chord progression, the meaning behind the lyrics, why this particular melody makes you feel something specific. This is called
music for me. I don't, it's like, if there's lyrics or anything, if there's no subtitles, I don't know what they're saying. It can be in the plainest of English. I don't know what they're saying. To me, it's just another chord progression. I could care less. It's just there for the tone. I'm not a music person. This video maker is 100% overthinker. I don't know.
called aesthetic cognitive processing, and it is a hallmark trait
I'm not.
of highly creative and deeply intelligent minds. You can't turn it off because it's not a switch. It's how your brain
He's just
is
trying
built.
to normalize
Sign
it.
4, you apologize too much. This one surprises people. But overthinkers replay social interaction so thoroughly, they almost always find something they could have done better, something they said that might have landed wrong, a moment where they weren't enough. This constant social recalibration is exhausting. But it also makes overthinkers some of the most emotionally considerate people in any room. You don't apologize because you're weak. You apologize because you care more than most people know how to. Now, I am not going to pretend that this gift has no cost, because it does. And if I don't talk about it, this video isn't honest. The same mind that processes everything deeply also processes pain deeply. A careless comment that someone else forgets in an hour, you carry for days. A decision that other people make in 5 minutes takes you 5 days. Because you're not just deciding, you're feeling every possible outcome, living every scenario, grieving the paths you didn't take before you've even chosen. And relationships are complicated for overthinkers because you love with the same intensity you think, which means you also worry with that intensity. You notice when something is slightly off before the other person even knows it themselves. And sometimes you push people away by seeing them more clearly than they've ever seen themselves. Dr. Susan Nolan Hoeksema, one of the leading researchers on rumination at Yale University, spent decades studying overthinkers. Her conclusion? The very same cognitive pattern that creates suffering in overthinkers is inseparable from the pattern that creates their greatest insights. You cannot have one without the other. The depth that hurts you is the same depth that makes you extraordinary. Here is something that might reframe everything. History's most transformative minds were, by every account, compulsive overthinkers.
We could just put my wife's picture in there as well, I guess. Like, it's like I'm watching a video. Like, my wife literally put this in here for a reason. Put this in here for a reason. It's just like, see? I get it.
Darwin reportedly spent 20 years overthinking his theory of evolution before publishing it, running every counter-argument, every flaw, every possible objection through his mind before he felt ready. That 20 years of overthinking changed how humanity understands life itself. Nikola Tesla described his mind as a machine he couldn't turn off, constantly generating, simulating, rebuilding ideas in his head with such intensity that he rarely slept.
And the person who didn't overthink like him stole most of his ideas. Well, not most of them, but like Thomas Edison with... it's kind of sad with like Thomas Edison and the Tesla, like what happened there, but whatever.
He didn't call it a gift, he called it a burden. But that burden gave the world alternating current electricity. Closer to today, research by psychologist Adam Grant at Wharton found that the most innovative thinkers in business share one consistent trait. They delay decisions longer than their peers. They sit with uncertainty. They run more scenarios. They overthink, and they produce better outcomes because of it. You are not behind because you think too much. You are building something that takes longer to construct because it is built better than most people's ever will be. So what do you actually do with a mind like
your
this?
subconscious mind is doing all things.
First, give your overthinking a direction.
I have a subconscious
An undirected,
mind.
Overthinking mind is like a river with no banks. It floods everything. But a directed mind, given a specific problem to solve, a specific question to answer, is one of the most powerful thinking instruments that exists. When you feel your mind spiraling, ask it a question. Not what if everything goes wrong, but what is the one thing I can do today that would move this forward? Redirect the current. Don't dam it. Second, right before you sleep. Not journaling, not reflection. Just every thought currently running in your head, write it down in whatever order it comes. Research from the University of Baylor found that people who write a specific to-do list of upcoming tasks before bed fall asleep significantly faster because the brain stops cycling through those thoughts once it believes they've been captured somewhere safe. Your mind isn't keeping you awake to torture you.
That
it's keeping you awake because it doesn't trust that you'll remember. Give it somewhere to put things. It will let you rest. Third, stop apologizing for your depth. The right people in your life will not find your mind exhausting. They will find it fascinating. You have spent years editing yourself down to a size...
Stop it. No, it's exhausting. It's exhausting. I'm gonna say it. It's exhausting.
...that felt safer for other people. You don't have to do that anymore. If this video felt like someone looked directly at you, share it with one person in your life who has been told they're too much, too sensitive, too complicated. And if you want to understand more about the way your mind works, watch the next video.
Then why did my wife share this with me? No one has ever said that about me. No one's ever said that about me. I am definitely not too much. I am a treat. I am a treat. Oh my gosh. Send it to my local IALM. Yeah. It's that's just I don't know. Again, overthinking, and that's the most general knowledge. It's kind of like the surface level of astrology. Like, oh, you're this sign, so this means this generic thing, this generic thing, this generic thing, this generic thing, because you were born with this sign. Like, there's so many people that like, again, it's always fun to see that stuff, but in the most part, everyone's a bit of everything. Everyone's a bit of everything. Are there moments where people overthink? LLM. Yeah, are there moments where I overthink? Sure. Probably. But I'm not entirely an overthinker. I don't think much. I just act on things. I just do. I don't spend a lot of time thinking about, oh, that thing I did in the morning. When something pops into my head, and that's what I found out the last time I was doing through something, it was just like, oh, That's why I do that. That's why I have this habit of anytime something pops into my head, I need to do it immediately. And when I don't, my mind kind of shuts down because it just has to shut down. My brother said to learn this, but I'm not really into AI. Yeah. A lot of people aren't. That's the sad part. That is where the future's going. That is where the future's going, to AI. But not a lot of people are into it. Which is kind of, not great.
You guys got a video? So bad.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Wait on that.